So today been a long day. It's Monday. Y'all know I noticed watching the other night when I hold that phone down like that, you see all in my nose. I'm sorry, y'all. It's usually clean, but still, don't nobody want to look at nobody nose all day. So but I am hurting my shoulder. It was this shoulder a couple of days ago. It's this shoulder starting today. So you know, I just be grateful when it ain't pain at the same time in the same joint. So let me see. I'm gonna put this here phone up here on this laptop, y'all. I hope it don't show y'all in my nose. It's this shoulder that's starting today. Oh Lord Jesus. So you can't turn your phone while recording. What they talk about? You know. What you mean? I just be grateful when it ain't pain at the same time in the same joint. Y'all, they try to tell me that I can't, I don't know what's going on, child. Turn my phone long way. I can turn my phone. Look, it's working now. I got it set up so I can see y'all. Anyway, I done hit the wrong button again. So, I think that might be better. I don't know. Hey, Tanya. Ooh, child. This here electronic stuff is for the birds and not with the bees, just birds. You hear me? But anyway, so I am just home resting. This week is a lot going on. Tomorrow night is Javier graduates this week, Friday night. But tomorrow is hey Sarah. You right, Tanya, but I be like, hey Terry, I be trying to talk trash. So sometimes I be wanting to say stuff live I can't say. But I'm gonna start doing some pre-recorded uploads on my YouTube. But anyway, so tomorrow is the senior awards banquet. Then he's already gotten a couple of awards, but and then Wednesday's baccalaureate service, and then Friday is graduation. And Shay and Alfredo, her boyfriend, will be here sometime Wednesday night, Thursday. So we're excited. They're coming to visit. And then Friday is also her birthday. Hey, Ross. So we're going to be busy, just hanging out, our family, and spending time together, celebrating the graduate. It's Father's Day. So we always celebrate Julian and then, just different things. But it's a busy week. So Wednesday, I will be going live. Friday, I will go live, but it's probably going to be short and sweet because I'll be with my family, my children, my baby, and celebrating him. So that's what we'll be doing. But y'all know I was talking to a friend today, and we were just talking about just like not politics but elections. We were talking hey Tammy, we were talking about yes Sarah, I'm trying to rest up. I'm already in a flare. So but that one thing about it, they'll take care of me. They won't, they be fussing over me. So it's not too much on me. They don't let me be the boss like they used to. They make me sit down and shut up. Yes, it's Jonathan's first Father's Day. Wow. My baby's got a baby, y'all. What the world? 2 babies. I got 2 babies with babies. Lord, 2 grandbabies, a girl and a boy. They are beautiful. And but we were talking about the local elections, whether it be superintendent or for different positions, and a lot of times people base stuff off their party affiliations or who they know or who they like. But the truth is, we all need to make educated decisions, right? Like, We can't make our vote based off what somebody tells us or what we heard. Research, look up stuff, ask questions, talk to people, get more than one or two opinions. And not only that, listen, we are the people, us, right? Like me and you. We are the people, and they need to be concerned about things that concern us. Whoever they are, whatever position they're running for, if they're not concerned about the things that pertain to you, then they're not going to do much for you, no matter the office or whether it's local, federal, whatever. It's not the same. It's not going to make a difference because they have to want to help the people, not just they already thick and heavy pockets. Like, for instance, we have a superintendent race here. I don't personally know neither of the people that is the current superintendent or who is running against her, Mr. Hartley. Now, I know his family and I knew him when he was a little fella, but I haven't, I was gone for years and I haven't seen him in a long time. And so, and you get good and bad. If you ask about somebody, look here, you're going to get all kind of information, right? But the thing is no matter how little or big the information is, you should use every bit of it to make an informed decision. But, for instance, locally in these schools, I don't feel like there is enough support or resources for any parents, especially for parents with children that fall under the ESE department. So, sorry, y'all. I was looking at a message came up on the computer. But, you have to know about them. And I'm the type of person, I want to know the little stuff. So you need to know, are they concerned about resources for parents who have children who have some type of learning disabilities or exceptionalities, right? They have an IEP, a 504, whatever they may have. And there are not any resources. There are so many parents out there that are stressed. They're worried. I'm one of them. Let me tell you something. I have to remind myself that I can only do so much. I am not an educator. But the thing is the people we vote into those offices, the people that sit on that school board, the person that is the superintendent, these are the people that we can pick. These are the people that we can talk to. If they won't talk to you, I surely wouldn't vote for them. I'm just saying. If you voting for somebody that you can't even talk to or that would not talk to you, then why would you vote for them? I don't care who they are. Because listen, if they can't hear you pre-election, they're not going to hear you if they're elected. If it wasn't a concern for them pre-election, it's not going to be a concern for them if they're elected. So you have to ask questions. Like, I want to know, what is the purpose of the Title I in Bradford County? Because I'm just saying, I ain't seen no benefits. And yes, Zane is in the ESE department. I just have questions about certain things concerning him. I want to know why there is not support for parents. This is a small community. Why aren't we making sure that we're taking care of each other? Why aren't the educators and being taken care of? I want to know who's going to take care of them. Because let me tell you something. There is nothing worse than going to work for pennies. Because let me tell you something. Teachers do not make enough money for all they do. If you think teachers make enough money, you are crazy. However, they don't get paid enough to have all the stress that they have on them. And then they go home to families as well. Come on now. They going home stressed out, upset. Shouldn't nobody have to go home from work with more stress, right? That's just once in a while, maybe, but not every day. And listen, the program, parent-teacher organization, parent-teacher association, whatever it is where you're at, get involved. Go. Because we, and by we, I mean those of us, the regular people, you know. And yes, I said the regular people. That's anybody make less than 6 figures. If you make less than 6 figures a year, you's a regular people. Just period. Now, we have to come together and we have to stand for what's right. People shouldn't be concerned about their job or who likes them. If you're a good teacher, look, I'm going to tell you something. I had a lot of teachers I didn't like. But when I look back, they were phenomenal educators. Do you understand? So it shouldn't be based on like and don't like. That is the stupidest idea ever. But you know, it's just not fair. But the only way to make change is for us to come together at PTA, PTO, for us to show up at school board meetings, for us to do whatever is necessary in our local communities to make a change. It starts at home. If you are not your student or your student's teacher or your teacher friend's advocate, then who is going to stand up for your child? Who is going to stand up for those teachers? Y'all, we have some great teachers, but who ain't nobody going to get pooped on all the time? We got to do better. We got to be mindful of who we voting in office. We have to be mindful of who we are voting for. And look, you know, everyone says, let's not talk about elections. But look, I'm for a group block vote. Do you hear me? I'm down for it. I might get a group together. Everybody that wants to discuss who we going to vote for and sit down and have a very candid discussion about the whoever the people are that's running for that particular office. I know here in Bradford County, I think the sheriff is up, the supervisor of elections, the superintendent, the clerk of the court, all kind of stuff is up for vote. Don't vote for who you like. Vote for who can do the job and do the job at the best for everybody, not just for who they think is somebody. Because let me tell you something, not one of us is above the other. So you can think that if you want to, but we all equal. And one day, the Lord gonna prove that. So I don't know, child, what they gonna do. But I do know that what is going on in my local county from the school board is unacceptable. Our teachers, the staff, I don't know what they call not the paras. They're important too, but I'm talking about like the speech and language people, the OT, the people that provide the therapies. There are not enough of them. Title I should be paying for people to be in the classroom, especially kindergarten, first and second and third grade. But these teachers have students, 20 kids. Look, Zane is an exceptional student, right? But he is in the standard classroom. He's not in a containment class. He's not going in a containment class. And I expect him to get the exact same education that every other child in that classroom deserves and is receiving. So that means that we have to make sure the right people are in position that are concerned about those types of things. They have to be concerned about our teachers. They have to be concerned about our students. Because listen, what works for one student, what is good for one student it will work for everybody. It just has to look a little different and be changed up, but that's why they have programs and they have resources everywhere but here. It's ridiculous. And so forget coronavirus. I don't know if Zane can even get a quality education in the public school system here. And it's not because of the educators. It's because of the people on the board and the superintendent. I don't care what nobody say. That's the truth. She is like the little mini president of the school county. Won't nobody tell her she wrong. She's surrounded by a bunch of yes people. For real. You know, some people surround themselves with like Trump. Trump, a perfect example. Somebody should have been took Trump's phone. Trump, Twitter ought to be blocked from him. And only approved messages from his daughter or somebody should be allowed to be tweeted. He shouldn't have no phone. No Twitter anyway. But that's who he picked, right? So we have to be mindful of people that we vote for because, listen, no one gets better because they have a yes man in their corner. No one. You have to have people around you that will check you. Or if you can disagree and they can say, I don't agree with you on that, but you know, this is how I feel about it. And you should be able to have a conversation. But if you cannot do that, that person should not be in any type of public service. You vote for him if it's your auntie, your cousin, your mama, I don't care, your daddy, if you want to, but I will not vote for anyone like that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make it my business to make an appointment with several people to discuss their views and concerns, especially for the school, because that directly affects Zane. And listen, Zane is going to deal with enough challenges that his public education should not be a challenge. It should take work. It should take consistency. It should take structure. But no, it should not be a challenge. It should not be difficult, right? So, but there are not things in place right now that make me comfortable with Zane's public school attendance in Bradford County. And look, y'all other parents should feel the same way. And if you have questions or concern, please feel free to message me, inbox me. We can meet up and chat. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I don't do witch hunts. I do not do witch hunts. Because, honey, guess what? We all have a past. We all got a future. We all live it in the present. I don't judge nobody. However, there are certain things that are important to me. So I want to know what they think about those things. So, you know, that's just it. So that's all I'm going to say on here today, because I'm resting. But I encourage you guys, I know that the presidential election is on and we have Joe Biden and Trump. That's who we're going to have. That's who we're going to have to vote for. Anyway, but your local elections, know who's running for Senate. Know who's running for, well, no, they're not running this election cycle. It'll be in 2 years. But know who's running locally for your local governments, for your school board. Even if you don't have children in school, you have nieces, nephews, grands, know what's going on. Because that's the only way you can help them. And hold your school board accountable. Go and look at this education for your state, because I know that I have people all over America on here right now. But go and look at those things. And understand. Don't just trust what somebody tell you, because people will tell you what they want you to know. Now, y'all go out there and be bright and smart and shining stars. All right. Y'all have a good night. Bye.